If you found an old lady's life savings in a dumpster, would you keep it? I was working late, taking out the trash behind the bakery where I was a struggling manager. The bag split, and as I was cleaning up, I saw it. A faded blue cookie tin, dented but sealed shut. Inside wasn't cookies. It was cash. Bundles of it, mostly small bills, wrapped with rubber bands and a note written in a shaky hand. For my final piece, no nursing home. Edith. A deposit slip from a local bank was tucked under the last bundle. The account name was Edith Mallory. It was $18,570. My car needed a new transmission. My rent was late. This was a miracle. But the note, no nursing home. I knew that bank. It was 2 blocks away. I drove there, my heart pounding, the tin on the passenger seat. The manager, Ms. Gable, went pale when I showed her the tin and slip. Edith Mallory. She's one of our oldest customers. She has early-stage dementia. Her nephew is her guardian. He moved her to a facility last week. We called the police. They brought the nephew, a slick man in an expensive jacket, to the bank. He was furious. That's my aunt's money. She's not competent. I'm handling her affairs. He claimed she must have hidden it in a confused state before he cleared her apartment. The police were ready to hand it over, but Ms. Gable hesitated. Edith came in just last month, she whispered to the officer. She was very clear. She said if anything happened, to protect her cookie jar fund. She didn't trust her nephew. It was a standoff. The nephew demanded the money. I had no legal right to it, but I remembered my own grandmother, terrified of losing her independence. I spoke up. Can we ask her? Can we go see Edith? The nephew refused, saying it would upset her. The police officer, a veteran with kind eyes, looked at the nephew's impatience, then at the note. We're going to ask her, he said. We drove to the Sunset Gardens facility. Edith was tiny, in a wheelchair by a window. Her eyes were cloudy but sharpened when the officer gently explained about the tin. She looked at her nephew, then at me. You found my tin? I threw it away. Better in the trash than in his pockets. She pointed a bony finger at her nephew. He sold my things. He's putting me here to die. That money was for a private caregiver. My final piece. The nephew spluttered, but the truth was bare in the sterile room. With Edith's clear statement, the police made him leave. They documented her wishes. With Ms. Gable's help, we got a social worker and a lawyer involved to establish a new protected fund for Edith's care. I didn't get a reward, not in cash. But Edith's lawyer, pro bono, heard about my car. He had a client who needed a reliable, honest property manager for a small apartment building. He recommended me. I got the job. Steady hours, a salary that covers rent, and an apartment on site. Last week, I wheeled Edith to the park. She held my hand, her grip surprisingly strong. You gave me my piece, she said. Now you have yours.